So what do you do if you have an itch that you can't scratch, or an unbearable itch that you can't scratch? Well, there are a number of different causes for this. You might have eczema. You might have a condition called urticaria, which is essentially hives. You might have another condition called prurigo nodularis, where you just feel like rubbing and scratching incessantly. There are a number of conditions in which you itch, and it may be very difficult to actually get any kind of relief from scratching. But I want to take a little deeper dive in terms of understanding how you actually alleviate itching. Well, on a personal level, I suffer from a little bit of eczema, and I'll occasionally get hives. What's really interesting is when I have eczema, I want to scratch the surface of my skin, very superficially, and sometimes I'll break the skin, and then it feels good to actually break the skin. If I actually get hives, that's a deeper form of itch. That's not at the superficial parts of your skin, it's actually deeper down. And what I found is what I try to do there is I don't really scratch. What I'll actually do is poke my skin with my fingernails, and that will alleviate my itch. I don't have a condition called prurigo nodularis where you get these very scar-like nodules on your skin, but if I did, I would imagine that the way that I would try to alleviate my itching is by just rubbing and scratching, and sometimes even ripping off the skin in those areas, which is what these patients do. So what that's telling us is that the way we try to alleviate our itching is through different kinds of scratching. But unfortunately, there are many cases in which that's not enough. We don't want to scratch. We want to find a solution to our scratching and our itching. And also, some patients suffer from such intense, deep itching that there's no amount of scratching that can even give them temporary relief. So in all of these cases, particularly the latter, we have to find a solution. And what are those solutions? To hear more about this, follow me here.